Hi all, I'm Dan Smig-Rod, founder of the We Get Around Network Forum. Today is Thursday, February 14th, 2019. Happy Valentine's Day, and you're watching WGAN-TV. Today I'd like to show you a video brochure. This is pretty cool. It's really cool. Let's see if I can get it out of the box first for you. So it says this is a video brochure. It's from Ideal Content, idealcontent.com. So I could put our logo here. Design could be anything. And when I open it up, so I'm going to put the volume down a little bit. I guess the minus sign would be a better choice for reducing the audio. So I'm going to let the video play. There's actually 3 different videos on here. The first thing that catches my attention is when I opened the brochure, the video started automatically, and the quality of the screen is actually exceptional. The company says it's an HD LCD screen, and it's interesting because you can get 4 different sizes of TV screen. You can make this brochure bigger. And then you have the option of making the audio lower, higher, and skip to which video that you want to play. Video 1, video 2, or video 3. In this case, the video goes from one video to the next to the next. So I'm just letting it play for you.
Welcome to Ideal Content's Smart Brochure. There are so many uses for video brochures in today's marketplace. It's something new and unseen in promotions today. This revolutionary product will make you stand out and rise above the rest of the competition. They can be passed out at conventions, used during sales and pitch meetings. With high-quality videos in every brochure, you're guaranteed to impress. The smart brochures can also be used as instructional manuals for your products. Or send it out to your clients as a sneak preview of a new product, or a digital press kit after you have rebranded your business or product. Send them out to keep your clients updated. We live in a visual age. Videos have proven to be one of the most effective forms of marketing. Bring your company and products to life today by putting high-quality videos into your public's hands. These smart brochures get passed around like wildfire, and before long, everyone has seen your business and product. Don't wait. Contact Ideal Content today to get your custom smart brochures. So,
pretty cool. They come in, the company says the average price is about $40. Usually the pricing falls between $30 and $60, with the average being about $40 a unit. And the minimum order size is 100. So if you're going to get 100 and they came out to $40, $4,000. So where I see the application for our community, let me see if I can pause it here for a sec. Where I see the use of this for our community is always think about how you can help your client either get more money or help you get more money. So let's talk a little bit about a potential client. So if you have a real estate agent that is selling multi-million-dollar homes or condos, think about how your client could use this video brochure to win the listing presentation. Again, if you focus on money, on how you can help somebody make more money, that's where you're going to have the most likely success using a tool like this. So first, real estate agent selling multi-million-dollar units, and this becomes a leave behind for them ultimately to make the decision to go with your agent client. The second use case I see, this is for property managers that are managing properties that are $1 million plus condos or $1 million plus homes, and they're using this tool as a way to close the deal with someone who's actually going to spend $3 or $5 million on a condo or a house or whatever it might be. And again, this is an amazing leave behind to help close that sale. So I challenge you to think about how you might use this brochure if you're calling on agents, property managers, home builders that are dealing with multiple properties, so that if you get the business, it's not for a one-off house, that it is for houses on an ongoing basis. So maybe, for example, a builder who's building 300 homes in your community every year, where this brochure might be the leave behind. And in this world today, no one seems to make a decision. It seems to always to be a consensus. So imagine your story being told as a video in packaging that just can't be thrown out. It just begs itself to be saved and showed to a lot of people. So anyway, let's just go over on this left panel. You can customize the printing, open it and the video starts playing. You can customize the size. It's all the information in a single booklet, box, whatever you want to call it. The company that creates this is actually based out of Burbank, California. So they're in the heart of the TV and film production business. So I can imagine that when a new TV show is launched or being pitched, that this is just an awesome tool to get, let's say, syndicators excited about running a TV show. So this is probably one of those ideas where innovation is kind of like at the intersection of something designed for one purpose and then used in a completely unexpected way. So I imagine this idea was born out of Hollywood for helping in television and film, where there's multi-million dollars at stake, and for somebody to go print up 100 or 500 or 1,000 of these is just a simple cost of doing business. But I wonder how we in the We Get Around Network forum community could take this Hollywood innovation and apply it to our space. So I challenge you to think about that. So it does say video or videos, no limit, up to 8 gig of memory. And someplace on here is actually a little port there. Yep, I think you can see it right there. There's a little port, and that's where you update your content and actually charge the video brochure. So the company says it'll last about 1 to 2 hours before it needs charging. And then you have a little cable to charge it and also to load your content. Then on the back, 4-color printing on all panels. Brochure can be any size and shape. Choose your materials and textures. I think if I went back to this video here, and I'm going to skip ahead to the third video. I think this talks about the materials that are available for this. So these are some thought starters in terms of shape and design of packaging, some examples of clients that are using it. Again, we're seeing different shapes, sizes, glossy, matte, plastic, wood. So the company again, Ideal Content, and they are at idealcontent.com, IDEAL content, it's idealcontent.com. And I saw this item at a photography conference and exhibition. I asked them to send me a sample, which they did, so that I could share it with you. Because again, this is not for every service provider in our community, but I think just by looking at ideas like this, there's going to be enough in our We Get Around Network Forum community that look at this and say, yeah, I actually have the right client where spending $3,000 to $6,000, let's call that at cost, is not an issue. And if you're selling it to someone, obviously you're going to want to mark this up. So I think there's different ways to look at it to say, oh, this is something I can either use as an idea to help me in my conversations with my existing client or potential client, or that I can use it as an add-on, albeit a higher priced add-on. But if you're in the conversation with a client that has multiple properties, they're looking for something different, you happen to be a content creator of video, so this is an opportunity for you to create the video that ends up in the brochure. Anyway, I'm fascinated with this idea. I'll post this video to the We Get Around Network Forum community. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, check out WeGetAroundNetworkForum.com. No hyphens, commas, just WeGetAroundNetworkForum.com, and we'll see if we can have a discussion around this and see if you have additional ideas of how you might use this or how another member in the community might use it, or if you have questions. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm Dan Smigrod, founder of the We Get Around Network Forum, and you've been watching WGAN-TV.